Former Steeler cornerback Ryan Clark, current ESPN analyst, appears to be one of the guys who is becoming a Browns believer.
The Cleveland Browns are actually a pretty good football team. But the thing is this, too. Because of Deshaun Watson's off-the-field issues and now the suspension, we basically said the Cleveland Browns aren't going to be able to compete at the quarterback position until week 12. Well, guess what? They've actually probably had the quarterback advantage the first 3 weeks of the season. I think if you ask people Baker Mayfield or Jacoby Brissett, they'll go Jacoby Brissett. Obviously, Joe Flacco, no disrespect to him because he played well down the stretch last week. Jacoby Brissett or Joe Flacco, Jacoby Brissett. And last night, you heard what we just said about Mitchell Trubisky. I take Jacoby Brissett over him, and he also outplayed him. And so when you look at the Cleveland Browns, they can be in a position to be first or second in the entire AFC North when Deshaun Watson returns. This is a team that if they can get back to playing defense like we saw last year, Denzel Ward steps back up to that all-pro $100 million corner status. If we can see the young safeties, Jalen Johnson and Grant Delpit, and the interior linemen play a little better for the Cleveland Browns, this is a team that's going to be a playoff team. And for Kevin Stefanski to be able to see Amari Cooper and Jacoby Brissett now develop this rapport that they have down the football field, you have to be excited when you add that to the running game.
And with that, let's welcome Jackson McCurry into the show. He is the host of the Dogland podcast as well as co-host of the Top Dogs podcast. Jackson, by any accounts, the Browns have to be thrilled with what they're getting at quarterback play from Jacoby Brissett. Kevin Stefanski, whenever he was asked, kept saying they liked him, and you're starting to see some of the reasons why.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of criticism that the Browns were going to roll with Jacoby Brissett. Many wanted them to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, but it seems like Kevin Stefanski knew what he was talking about. A lot of people still criticize Stefanski for various reasons, which I still don't understand, but he believed in Brissett, and so far it's paid dividends. Brissett has exceeded my expectations so far. The offense has looked really good. Like Ryan Clark said, if the defense can get rolling, there's no reason why, if Brissett continues the start he's on, why the Browns aren't in playoff contention once Deshaun Watson gets back.